exciting chapter for Power Rangers here in the UK. Playmates have obviously taken the lead globally. Character Options have steered things back here at home. Fans have obviously been buzzing to see how the Re-Ignition line blends nostalgia with a fresh start for the new generation of Rangers. I'm lucky enough to be here with Sophie from Character Options, obviously the UK distributor for Power Rangers Re-Ignition. So, in regards to Power Rangers Re-Ignition, Character Options are the UK exclusive distributor. Can you just kind of let people know what that means?
Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
Yes.
So we work with Playmates Toys, who are the master toy owners, license owners, and also the manufacturers of the product. And we work with retailers in the UK to make sure that it's getting onto the shelves and it's available to buy here in the UK, basically. So we form the UK range, basically.
So, looking ahead for Power Rangers, obviously beyond this launch, how do you view the UK collector growth for the franchise? Obviously, it's got a big kind of fan base behind it. Is collector growth something that you would consider as a distributor? And what kind of support do you give the adult hobby side of the franchise?
Well, I think from a kind of collector's point of view, events like Comic-Con are very important to the growth of the license and the awareness as well across the UK. So events like this are going to definitely be part of our marketing mix going forward. Potential exclusives, that kind of thing, are all in the melting pot for consideration. But since the launch here in the UK, what we've noticed is we've got a new generation of fans coming through, and a lot of the guys that grew up, myself included, with Power Rangers, and now got children of that age as well. And you can see that kind of parent-child relationship going and kind of bringing very much that next generation of fans through. And that's what's seen on the shelves as well, in toy stores and events like this. So it's kids and collectors alike.
Perfect. Obviously, the initial kind of drop of figures was, as you can see behind us, it kind of covered all bases. You had the whole lineup of Rangers, the Megazords, the Zords, Rita, Goldar, Putties. Green Ranger was a Smiths exclusive over here in the UK.
That's right.
Are there any plans for kind of UK event exclusives? So obviously we're at MCM Comic-Con. A lot of the other kind of brands do exclusives for Comic-Con. Is that something that we would kind of come to expect from Power Rangers, or is it on the chopping board?
I think everything's up for discussion.
Okay.
Can't promise anything at this point in time, but watch this space.
Okay, perfect. Among fans in the UK, there was a lot of talk about the collector box. I think it was a Walmart exclusive over in the US. Did Character Options have much to do with that as to why it didn't come over to the UK? And are there any plans to bring that over at all?
So overall, I'd say this year's launch of the toy range has been a kind of a first step into the world of Power Rangers to see how it resonates with both collectors and kids alike. So it's quite a concise range with plenty of opportunities to grow in different directions, be it new collections in terms of characters or bigger box sets or more collector-based sets as well. So I think this is very much a capsule collection for launch, and then going forward you can see how it expands.
Okay, so that's not a no. So a lot of people are kind of like, why do we not get that collector's box over here? So it's quite possible
It's
that we will
definitely
see
not
it.
a no.
Okay, so that's good. That's good. I was obviously one of the people lucky enough to see the initial kind of pre-launch at Toy Fair back in January, all behind closed doors and very kind of like cloak and dagger. Toy Fair's coming up this January. Is Power Rangers Re-Ignition something that might be there?
Watch this space. But I wouldn't say no, we will.
Okay. So hopefully we're going to see some more figures coming out. As I mentioned earlier, the Green Ranger was a Smiths exclusive here in the UK. Was that decided kind of further up the chain, or was that a call by Character Options? And are we likely to see more exclusive, or was that just really a one-off to test the water?
Again, it's working with retail partners and where that kind of mass distribution is available as well, which is why the Green Ranger collection was with Smiths as a retail partner there. But again, watch this space in terms of more retail exclusives and more things added into the kind of overall domestic range as well.
Amazing. So speaking about another brand, Lightning Collection was obviously the license holder, Hasbro's license holder for Power Rangers before Playmates took it. Lightning Collection had quite a large kind of fan base of adult collectors, like the kidults if you like, and it left quite big shoes because there were a lot of kind of unfinished teams and not addressed suits and stuff. A lot of collectors were kind of discussing the Re-Ignition line when it was kind of teased and whether that was going to pick up where the Lightning Collection kind of left off. What would be kind of your message about the Re-Ignition line for the Lightning Collector fans, considering this as a new line?
I'd say the initial sales have been really encouraging, and I can't see any reason why this collection won't be continuing forward for years to come, especially with the support that Hasbro are giving in from a kind of content point of view and next steps there. And I feel like the success this year is a kind of a seed of growth really for the franchise going forward. So, yeah.
Perfect.
More to come.
Okay, so looking ahead then, how do you view the growth of kind of adult collector interest in the Rangers franchise here in the UK?
It's events like this, and we see it both, like we're marketing to children and working with Smith with exclusives, but then events like Comic-Con and that kind of talking to collector market is very important to us, and I think we're aware of both audiences for the range and definitely want to nurture both and make sure that there's stuff for both audiences.
Amazing. It's a really cool line. I really like it. It kind of taps into that nostalgic element for me as a fan of the show from when I was a kid, but then it also kind of addresses it's figures that I can play with my kids and kind of get them and they can have their own
toys,
collection.
aren't they? And I think that's something that is wonderful, and that's what I love about the brand. And it looks good. It's great fun to have.
What's great as well is that the price point for them is really affordable. So both the adult collectors kind of portion of the toy market and the kids portion of the toy market obviously had a bit of a bump in 2024 with more people buying more toys. And I think these kind of fall in that really nice space where they're really well made, they're durable, but they're also affordable, which I think, especially in this day and age with a lot of the other collection lines, things are much more kind of high priced, where you can walk into Smith's and affordably pick up the whole line of Rangers.
It's good. Yeah, there's no blocker, is there? For it? No. It's for everybody, which is nice. Really nice.
Just kind of in summary there, collectors haven't been forgotten about. There's very much the possibility that that's going to be addressed. There's more Power Rangers coming. Overall, it's really good. Thanks ever so much. So for the chat, it's amazing to see Power Rangers back and having such kind of a fresh start and being addressed properly and kind of looked after properly here in the UK. Obviously, the Re-Ignition line is already a fantastic celebration of Power Rangers. So, for anyone that is watching, there's lots of different Power Rangers. Obviously, this is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. What other lines of franchises, what other lines of Rangers would you like to see in the kind of Re-Ignition line moving forward? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching. So, in regards to... There you go.